Quietly confident yet deeply refined, Mido has spent a century perfecting the art of balance. Blending timeless design with mechanical precision, these watches show that true Swiss craft doesn't need to shout to be heard. Here are the top 10 Mido watches that prove elegance doesn't need a crown. Number 10, Commander Icone. Easing into elegance with neo-vintage nobility, the Mido Commander Icone emerges as a 42mm stainless steel sovereign, its 2025 Anthracite edition flexing caliber 80 chronometer silicon's 80-hour reserve against Commander's 1959 cradle, with sunray satin dials scripting symphonies without symphonic sprawl. Refined in 2023 with pure lines and integrated straps blooming like Eiffel ironwork, this 7mm profile channels, anthracite sunray gradients stamped with Clou de Paris, guilloche like frost-kissed facets, rhodium-plated hands, and cyclops date at 3 o'clock, sweeping at 21,600 VPH for plus 0.5 seconds daily harmony, Co-SC certified. Applied indices haloed in lumibrite amid a fixed bezel perimeter. The automatic caliber 80 ETA Cedo 7.6 top 1 base, 25 joules, silicon balance spring regulates with anti-magnetic poise through a sapphire exhibition caseback unveiling striped bridges and engraved rotor, water-resistant to 50 meters via screw-down crown guarding against splashes. Polished bezel and brushed flanks harmonize light like iron lattices, integrated H-link bracelet contouring at 140 grams with deployant clasp, quick release for modular muse. Number 9, Ocean Stardiver 600. Plunging ninth with abyssal audacity, the Mido Ocean Stardiver 600 descends as a 43.5mm stainless steel submersible, its 2025 Blue Gradient Edition flexing caliber 80 size 80-hour reserve against Ocean Star's 1944 Lighthouse Legacy, with 600-meter fortitude humming like Gibraltar beacons. Refined in 2018 yet blooming in 2025 with black PVD variants and Superluminova X upgrades, this 105mm profile channels. Lacquered graduated blue dials rippling like tidal currents, applied indices and diamond-cut hands, blazing nocturnal paths with white Superluminova Grade X blaze, unidirectional ceramic bezel locking, plunges with notch precision, date at 3 o'clock magnified for spectral sightings. The automatic caliber 80 CETA C07.621 base, 25 joules, 21,600 VPH, silicon balanced spring sweeps with plus 0.5 seconds daily poise, Co-SC certified, through a sapphire exhibition caseback. Unveiling blued screws and Côte de Genève rotor, screw-down crown and helium escape valve sealing hyperbaric halls. Brushed flanks and polished bezel dance light in maritime motifs, oyster-style bracelet or rubber strap contouring at 180 grams with micro-adjust clasp, quick release pins swapping from reef to Riviera. Number 8, Multi-Fort Powerwind. Heritaging 8th with Powerwind poise, the Mido Multi-Fort Powerwind heritages as a 40mm stainless steel sovereign, its 2025 Retro Edition flexing caliber 80's 80-hour reserve against Powerwind's 1954 automatic cradle, with sunray dials scripting symphonies without symphonic sprawl. Refined in 2025 with blue or anthracite tones blooming like quartz crisis conquests, this 1195mm profile channels. Sunray dials stamped with Clou de Paris guilloche like frost-kissed facets, Foy hands and cyclops date at 3 o'clock sweeping at 21,600 VPH for plus 5 seconds daily harmony, applied indices haloed in lumibrite amid a fixed bezel perimeter. The automatic caliber 80 ETA C07.621 base, 25 joules, Nivacron hairspring, regulates through a sapphire exhibition caseback unveiling striped bridges and engraved rotor, water-resistant to 100 meters via screw-down crown-defying deluges. Polished bezel and brushed flanks harmonize light like iron girders, H-link bracelet or leather strap draping at 140 grams with tang buckle, optional textile grounding the grace. Outpacing vintage vignettes, its box sapphire crystal domes like forgotten epics, rewarding heritage hunters with iterative integrity building patina poetry. Number 7. Baroncelli Smiling Moon. Heritaging 7th with lunar luminosity, the Mido Baroncelli Smiling Moon, Heritages as a 39mm stainless steel sonnet. Its 2025 Blue Dial Edition flexing caliber 72's 72-hour reserve against Baroncelli's 1987 Romantic Cradle, with curved moon phase smiles scripting symphonies without symphonic sprawl. Refined in 2025 with grained white or blue dials blooming like starlit skies. This 7.3mm ultra-slim profile channels. Rotating moon discs revealing 8 phases in a star-studded smile at 6 o'clock. Fui hands and Cyclops date at 3 o'clock, sweeping at 21,600 VPH for plus 12 seconds daily harmony. Applied indices haloed in Lumibright amid a fixed bezel perimeter. The automatic caliber 72 ETA 2892A2 base, 21 joules regulates through a sapphire caseback unveiling blued screws, water-resistant to 50 meters via screw-down crown guarding against splashes. Polished bezel and brushed flanks harmonize light like iron lattices. Polished steel bracelet contouring at 110 grams with deployant clasp. Quick release for modular muse. Outweighing wafer-thin whims, its hypoallergenic steel hugs hypersensitive skin. Curved moon phase adding sparkle sans heft. Number 6. Rainflower Automatic. Claiming sixth with floral femininity, the Mido Rainflower Automatic claims as a 34mm stainless steel sonnet. Its 2025 white mother-of-pearl edition flexing caliber 80's 80-hour reserve against Rainflower's lotus-inspired cradle, with diamond indices scripting symphonies without symphonic sprawl. Refined in 2025 with pink or white dials blooming like lotus petals, this 10.9mm profile channels, mother-of-pearl dials stamped with engraved lotus motifs, rhodium hands and date at 3 o'clock, sweeping at 21,600 VPH for plus 5 seconds daily harmony. Applied diamond indices, Moen 048 seat. Haloed in Lumibright amid a fixed bezel perimeter. The automatic caliber 80 ETA COCU 7.621 base, 25 joules. Nivacron hairspring regulates through a sapphire caseback unveiling striped bridges. Water-resistant to 100 meters via screw-down crown guarding against splashes. Polished bezel and brushed flanks harmonize light like iron lattices. 5-link bracelet contouring at 120 grams with deployant clasp. Quick release for modular muse. Outweighing wafer-thin whims, its hypoallergenic steel hugs hypersensitive skin. Lotus engravings adding sparkle sans heft. Enthusiasts exalt the crystal's light-bending dome, evoking orbital arcs and the dial's radial rays, a retro ripple on refined restraint. Number 5. Ocean Star Chronograph. Racing fifth with chronographic charisma, the Mido Ocean Star Chronograph races as a 44.9mm stainless steel chronograph, its 2025 Blue Dial Edition flexing caliber 60's 60-hour reserve against Ocean Star's 1944 Lighthouse Legacy, with tachymeter bezels lapping laps like wristbound finish lines. Refined in 2025 with blue or black sunray dials blooming like breakers, this 16.9mm profile channels. Guilloche dials stamped with applied indices and sword hands haloed in superluminova piercing evenings with poise. Tri-compact subdials, 30-minute at 3, 12-hour at 6, seconds at 9. Humming chronograph hymns, date at 4:30, magnified for spectral sightings. The automatic caliber 60 ETA A05.231 base, 25 joules, 28,800 VPH snaps. Functions with cam-actuated crispness through a sapphire exhibition caseback unveiling blued screws, screw-down pushers sealing 300 multiplicator deluges, brushed case and polished bezel dance light like grid gloss, perforated rubber strap contouring at 180 grams with deployant clasp, outlasting gadget graveyards, its ML STD 810G resilience scoffs at thermal tempests, rewarding warriors with iterative integrity building bonds over brambles. Number 4. Commander Big Date. Heritaging fourth with Big Date boldness, the Mido Commander Big Date heritages as a 42mm stainless steel sovereign, its 2025 Silver Dial Edition flexing caliber 80's 80-hour reserve against Commander's 1918 Centenary Cradle, with oversized numerals scripting symphonies without symphonic sprawl. Refined in 2025 with blue or silver tones blooming like Eiffel ironwork, this 1197mm profile channels Sunray dials stamped with Clou de Paris guilloche like frost-kissed facets, foyer hands and triple-sized date at 3 o'clock, sweeping at 21,600 VPH for plus 5 seconds daily harmony, applied indices haloed in lumibrite amid a fixed bezel perimeter, the automatic caliber 80 ETA C07.651 base, 25 joules, Nivacron hairspring regulates through a sapphire exhibition caseback unveiling striped bridges and engraved rotor, water-resistant to 50 meters via screw-down crown guarding against splashes, polished bezel and brushed flanks harmonize light like iron lattices, H-link bracelet contouring at 150 grams with deployant clasp, quick release for modular muse, outweighing wafer-thin whims, its hypoallergenic steel hugs hypersensitive skin, big date mechanism adding grandeur sans heft. Number 3, multi-fort chronometer. Storming third with chronometric chutzpah, the Mido multi-fort chronometer storms as a 42mm stainless steel chronometer colossus, its 2025 Racer Edition flexing caliber 80 size 80-hour reserve against multi-fort's 1934 anti-magnetic cradle, with blue-orange accents lapping laps like wristbound finish lines. Refined in 2025 with light blue leather blooming like trackside tarps, this 11.7mm profile, channel silver or black dials stamped with Geneva stripes evoking Sydney cables, applied wedge indices and luminous dagger hands piercing spectral vaults, day date at 3 o'clock cyclops framed amid a pulsometer perimeter, the automatic caliber 80 ETA C07.821. Base 21,600 VPH, 25 joules, silicon hairspring regulates with plus 0.5 seconds daily poise, CO-SC certified, through a sapphire caseback bearing blued screws, water-resistant to 100 meters via screw-down crown-defying deluges. Polished or PVD-coated cases harmonize light like golden gates, leather or bracelet strap contouring at 150 grams with deployant clasp, outpacing chronometer clutter, its 4800 AM resistance. Shrugs fields like forgotten fairies, rewarding athletes with iterative integrity building bonds over barriers. Number 2, Ocean Star Tribute Gradient. Heritaging second with gradient grace, the Mido Ocean Star Tribute Gradient heritages as a 40.5mm stainless steel submersible, its 2025 Blue Gradient Edition flexing caliber 80's 80-hour reserve against Tribute's 1960s cradle, with fume dials blooming like Europa point beacons. Refined in 2023 with light blue fading to black blooming like lighthouse beams, this 13.4mm profile channels. Gradient blue dials rippling like tidal whispers, applied cream indices and paddle hands, blazing nocturnal paths with superluminova blaze, unidirectional aluminum bezel locking, plunges with notched precision, date at 3 o'clock magnified for spectral sightings. The automatic caliber 80 ETA 07.621 base, 25 joules, 21,600 VPH sweeps with plus 5 seconds daily harmony through a sapphire exhibition caseback unveiling striped bridges, screw-down crown sealing 200-meter safeties, brushed flanks and polished bezel dance light in maritime motifs, Milanese mesh or rubber strap contouring at 150 grams with micro-adjust clasp, quick release pin swapping from reef to Riviera, outdiving heritage hype, its vintage proportions cradle wrists without imposition, rewarding reef raiders with patina potential building barnacle bonds. Number 1, Baroncelli Lady Day. Crowning the Colosseum, the Mido Baroncelli Lady Day crowns as a 38-meter stainless steel sonnet, its 2025 Mother of Pearl Edition flexing caliber 80's 80-hour reserve against Lady Day's lotus-inspired cradle with diamond indices scripting symphonies without symphonic sprawl. Refined in 2025 with white or pink mother of pearl blooming like Tuscan towers, this 9.8mm ultra-slim profile channels. Lotus-engraved dials stamped with Clou de Paris guilloche like frost-kissed facets, rhodium hands and date at 3 o'clock sweeping at 21,600 VPH for plus 5 seconds daily harmony, applied diamonds 0.048 CT, haloed in lumibrite amid a fluted bezel, the automatic caliber 80 ETA C07.621 base, 25 joules, Nivacron hairspring. Regulates through a sapphire caseback unveiling striped bridges, water-resistant to 50 meters via screw-down crown guarding against splashes, polished bezel and brushed flanks harmonize light like iron lattices, 5-link bracelet contouring at 110 grams with deployant clasp, quick release for modular muse. Outweighing wafer-thin whims, its hypoallergenic steel hugs hypersensitive skin, lotus engravings adding sparkle sans heft. Enthusiasts exalt the crystal's light-bending dome, evoking orbital arcs, and the dial's radial rays, a retro ripple on refined restraint. Mido's beauty lies in its understatement, sophisticated, reliable, and endlessly versatile. Which of these would earn a place in your collection? Let us know below and subscribe if you believe subtlety is the ultimate sophistication.